You ever try to give someone advice and they just look at you like you asked them to solve a Rubik's Cube with their feet? Yeah, that's what happens when you don't have perspective. Perspective is basically wisdom, but without the long beard and the staff. It's about seeing the bigger picture, making balanced decisions, and not immediately panicking when things go sideways, which, let's be honest, they always seem to do. And if you bring in positive psychology, now you're not just thinking big, you're thinking happy. You're the Yoda of optimism, but with better grammar. First, there's cognitive breadth, which is a fancy way of saying don't get stuck on the little details. If your flight is delayed, sure, that's annoying. But hey, at least you're not on a flight that's taking off with a bad engine. Big picture. Then we've got emotional wisdom, which is knowing that just because someone cut you off in traffic, it doesn't mean they're evil. Maybe they're late for a court date. You don't know. Next up is balanced judgment, which means you don't automatically assume the worst. If your boss sends a vague email like, "Can we talk?" don't spend the next 3 hours updating your resume. Maybe they just want to know where you got your coffee. And finally, meaning making, which is realizing your choices should lead to something bigger. Like how I once ate a whole pizza and called it self-care. So when you have perspective, you don't just make smarter choices. You make choices that don't ruin your day or anybody else's. And that, my friends, is wisdom.